Okay, everybody. Well, thanks for joining us here today. We'll go ahead and get started. Okay, so today we're going to be discussing remote monitoring technology training. So the agenda is as such. We're going to give you an introduction of remote data logging systems, and then we're going to discuss remote monitoring and control, followed by some real-world applications, and then we'll show you wireless cellular modules which can be used for data communication in remote monitoring systems. Lastly, we'll demonstrate how to use SCADA software for remote monitoring systems. So if you have any questions at any time, just go ahead and enter them into the chat box. My name is Chris Anstey, Inside Sales Engineer here at ICPDASUSA, and I have Mohsen Faiz from our technical support with me. Later in the training, he'll give you a little training in SCADA, which is for some remote monitoring systems that we're going to go over. So ICPDAS was established in 1993. Our headquarters are located in Hsinchu, Taiwan, and ICPDASUSA was launched in 2001 to support the North and South American markets. We have over 200 R&D engineers, and we work closely with them to add new features to our products, develop new products, and support our customers. Most of our products are RoHS compliant and lead-free. And we also have our ISO 9001 certification, which ensures we meet product statutory and regulatory requirements. So data logging refers to the process of logging data with a time and date stamp from data acquisition equipment and sensors, which can take measurements of tank levels, open and closed statuses of valves, flow meters, temperature, humidity, and motion. You can analyze the collected data using a computer with SCADA control and monitoring software. Remote data logging systems are used for applications when you log data from a site where access is inconvenient, like deep in a mine, far out in the desert, or in another state or country. For example, in this application picture, the system is built to log data from a river for water quality monitoring. The data is taken by the GT540 Cellular Wireless Internet GPRS data server that will send emails or SMS text messages to the computer. So in this way, the data taken by the seismometer, liquidometer, or thermocouple sensors at the remote site can be accessed anytime in the control center. The cellular network is good for outdoor applications and have access to cellular that have you can use the cellular network. For underground applications within steel buildings, Zigbee or RF wireless communications is more ideal. The GT543GWA is an intelligent active 3G remote terminal unit. With the high-performance 32-bit CPU, GT543GWA is suited for the hard industrial environments that a lot of our customers require. It features 3G WCDMA module, 6 digital inputs, 2 digital outputs, 1 analog input, 1 RS-232, 1 4S-485, and an SD interface. So it can be used in M2M application field to transfer the local I/O or Modbus data server via GPRS by the defined period of digital in, analog in triggers. The local I/O data can be stored in the SD card to become a remote data logger. For another communication path, GT540 3GWA offers the email mode to transfer the data by email via 3G for users to choose. The simple I/O linkage function of GT540 3GWA can reach the real-time control in local field. It also supports Li-ion battery and as another power source, and when the main power is temporarily failed, it can kick in. So in that respect, GT543GWA, it's an ideal solution for environmental monitoring and remote device management for M2M applications. Meanwhile, it's supplied with easy-to-use API and OPC Server software that streamline application development processes, freeing system integrators from dealing with complex communication protocols of 3G and the Internet. Remote monitoring technology allows for collecting data, sending SMS text message alarms based on conditions, and controlling devices like pumps or valves out in a distant area that are inconvenient to visit. Remote monitoring technology can be used for tank monitoring, bridge monitoring, vehicle tracking, machine-to-machine applications, and security and surveillance systems. In this application here for the greenhouse, a temperature sensor and data acquisition I/O module is installed at the remote greenhouse where they're used to measure the temperature. Once the temperature exceeds 75 degrees, the WISE 5800 user-defined I/O and temperature logger module will send an email to the users letting them know. The WISE 5800 in the last slide here is a user-defined I/O and data logger module. WISE, which stands for Web Inside Smart Engine, is a product series developed by ICPDASUSA that functions as control units for use in remote logic control and monitoring in various industrial applications. WISE offers a user-friendly and intuitive website interface that allows users to implement if-then-else control logic on controllers with just a few clicks. No programming is required. With its powerful and easy-to-use features, it'll minimize the learning curve, shorten time to market, and dramatically reduce the effort and cost spent on system development. The GRP 520 is a 3G gateway for Ethernet and serial port. It's communicable over RS-232, RS-485, GSM, and GPRS communication. It can be used in a security camera system where the videos captured by the camera can be transferred via 3G network to PC monitors, laptops, and smartphones. The GRP 520 can work as a 3G router to support Ethernet devices. The GRP 520 can be used in various remote monitoring applications. So it can work with the remote video monitoring application where it can send data captured by the video cameras back to a smartphone, a PC, or a laptop for real-time monitoring. It can work as a serial port to 3G gateway as well, where it can work with temperature or power meter monitors to send measured data to control centers via the 3G internet network. Cellular networks allow for communication over a larger area. A cellular device can communicate back to a computer over an internet network across the globe. With cellular wireless communication products, you can set up applications so you can see the data from a remote location and get email or SMS updates on your phone. Different kinds of information can be retrieved from remote applications like status of control panel door has been opened or closed, what the gas and water levels are, etc. The GT4500 cellular-based wireless controller can be programmed in C language and has an Ethernet port, 3 digital inputs, 3 digital outputs, 8 analog inputs, and 2 RS-232 ports and 1 RS-485 port. It's available with a GPS option for applications like tracking systems. The GT4500 series feature an embedded mini OS 7 system, a built-in self-tuner ASIC controller on RS-485 port, and its high reliability in harsh environments. For G4500, we offer 2G and 3G services, and they're certified for use with AT&T networks, which use the SIM card and data plan for cellular providers. 2G stands for second generation wireless telephone technology, which provides digital encryption in comparison to the first generation analog-based mobile tool communication. 3G, or third generation mobile tool communication technology, offers faster communication transfer rates of at least 2,000 kilobytes per second. Another wireless cellular modem is UPack 5207. It's a wireless isograph IEC-61131 ladder logic, structured text, instruction list programmable UPack controller with micro SD memory card for data logging. It can communicate over RS-232 and RS-485, as well as 2G GPRS. You can use it with remote Modbus RTU and Modbus TCP-based I/O modules. UPack 5207 can be used in various applications like data exchange, together with Zigbee to RS-232 485 converters like our ZB255OP and ZB2551P. UPack 5207 can apply wireless communication, reduce the wiring costs, and achieve remote I/O control and data acquisition. It can also be applied to GPS applications, where UPack 5207 can sync to local time automatically and get local longitude and latitude. The GT540 series are cellular wireless intelligent GPRS data servers with I/O. They're ideal for applications where you want to send SMS messages from the remote site to the control center. We have modules that support both the 2 and 3G networks. Solar monitoring systems is another application of remote monitoring and control. Photovoltaic systems are solar panels to convert energy from sunlight into electricity. Solar power monitoring systems consist of solar panels, power inverters, current input sensors with AC/DC inputs, analog input modules, communication converters, and monitoring software. They provide detailed status information like kilowatt hour and temperature. The information can be logged so reports can be pulled up as necessary. PV systems can be hardwired, wireless, or internet-based, and provide power monitoring solar station information. Touchscreen controllers can be used in remote monitoring systems to display and control the status of the device. Our touchpad and viewpad controllers are compact touchscreen PLCs with high-resolution color touchscreens. Touchpad offers a touchscreen that's programmable in ladder logic or C or C++. HMI Works free development environment is included with touchpads for generating GUI applications. UPack is available in different programming options, including C language, C++, C#, Visual Basic Net, IEC 61131 languages like ladder logic, structured text, instruction list, and function block diagram. A touchscreen controller combines a touchscreen interface and a programmable controller. Touchscreen controllers, like touchpads, can work in home automation and power monitoring applications. They can be used to automatically turn the lights on or off and also trigger alarms if someone broke into the house. The touchpads can also work for power monitoring, where you can view your real-time power consumption right on the touchpad. So in this way, it helps save time and money on wasted power. So right here we have some application stories in remote monitoring and control technology. This warning system is used in a hospital where the touchpad and PoE I/O modules are programmed to help a customer accept momentary or latching alarm devices. The system consists of a series of IP input modules and IP alarm display touch panels used for various tone and visual alarm systems. The input and display panels are all Ethernet PoE powered devices for simplification of deployment. The versatile micro-touch systems may be programmed to accept momentary or latching alarm devices and may be assigned to be displayed in various ways at various locations. So right here we have another application story where we helped a customer set up real-time control and data acquisition system. The i7188 embedded controllers are used to provide drops or access points for the various I/O modules to connect to. By implementing our solution, the customer increased their productivity by 44% and decreased their downtime by 30%. SCADA software can be used for more advanced remote monitoring applications that mainly are used to support multiple users, generate reports, usages, and animated graphs. SCADA software offers web publishing capability used for remote access through a web browser. Different users of SCADA software can have different permissions and can also have access to different areas of the system. SCADA software can generate custom reports as needed. So now that we're on SCADA, I'm going to actually pass the presentation over to Mohsen for a demonstration of remote monitoring systems with Indasoft SCADA software. So Mohsen, yeah, go for it, man.
Hi, Chris. Okay, I'm ready. I think please enable me to show my screen. Okay, thank you.
Yep.
Hello, everybody, and welcome back to a webinar regarding machine-to-machine communication. My name is Mohsen Faiz from Technical Support in ICPDASUSA, USA. This time I'm going to introduce you one of our module, GT540, which is a very good and suitable module for M2M communication through GPRS. Later I'm going to show you how easy you can configure this module and how easy you can connect this to a SCADA system like our SCADA, which is Indasoft. As Chris already mentioned and introduced similar modules and products like GT540. GT540 is an intelligent active GPRS remote terminal unit, or in brief, RTU. The GT540 is also suited for the hard industrial environment, and you can use it with no fear in your plant. And it features GPRS and also GSM module. It comes with 6 digital inputs, 2 digital outputs, 1 analog input, and it has 2 RS-232 ports and 1 RS-485 ports for further communication at the other side for Modbus RTU network. And also it has one SD interface which can be used as a local data logger. It can be used in M2M application fields to transfer the local I/O or Modbus devices data by GPRS by the defined period, or as a DI, or digital input or analog input triggers. The local I/O data, as I said, can also be stored in a SD card to become a remote data logger. For another communication path, the GT540 offers the email mode to transfer the data by email via GPRS for users to select. Therefore, I can say that GT540 is an ideal solution for environmental monitoring and remote device management for M2M applications. GT540 is supplied with easy-to-use API and OPC Server software. If you want to use GT540, be sure that there is no worry about dealing with complex communication protocols of GPRS and the internet. Later, I'm going to show you how easy you can configure this module and also Indasoft as a SCADA to make a communication. The technology which is used for this communication is also very easy and straightforward. To be more specific about GT540 application, the M2M RTU Center software with friendly graphic interface is to manage the GPRS RTU products easily. Users can monitor the I/O data and status of GPRS RTU device by the interface on your own PC. By using the GPRS RTU API tool and M2M RTU Center software, any remote monitoring system can be achieved easily and efficiently. For a SCADA system, the M2M OPC server is provided to connect to a SCADA by OPC interface. This M2M OPC server you can get from our website, or you can contact us. We can provide this for you. And for configuring the GT540, there is a very user-friendly utility like other products we have. And with this utility, you can go through different settings and configuration for this module. We also provide you step-by-step procedures, different documentation, and also we support you anytime free of charge. For example, here you can configure the public IP address, which is needed for communicating with GT540 and the SCADA system. Here you configure the server IP, server ports, and different configuration. For example, for the Modbus RTU devices, which could be connected to this GT540 and anything. And it's pretty easy and straightforward. InduSoft configuration is also very easy and straightforward as well. Before configuring the InduSoft, you need to install NAP OPC .m2m DA server. As I said, you can get this OPC server from our website, and you can contact us. We will provide you a download link. And it's very easy after installation. You just need to create a new device, name it, and select GT540 as a remote device to be accessed, and configure the device ID for this GT540. Later in the InduSoft software itself, you just need to insert a new driver. Already in the previous webinars I had, I showed how you can use OPC in InduSoft, but it's easy, and we have also support documentation. But it is only few easy steps to configure this. Just insert the OPC DA 2.05, and in the OPC datasheet here you have a possibility to select the server, OPC server, and as you have already installed NAP OPC.m2m OPC server, you can find it here, and you just select it. Then you can insert the tag names you want to be monitored in your InduSoft, and if you click in the item, there will be a new window in your OPC server, and as you can see, the different analog or digital input-output, which is embedded in GT540, can be accessed here. You can see in this list, and you can select them according to your desire. And as I said, it's very easy and pretty straightforward, and there are very good and support documentation, step-by-step procedure, we can provide this for you as well. By the way, anytime for any question, you can contact us with these numbers or email addresses. And you can also follow us on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, LinkedIn to be informed about our new products and technologies. Thank you very much for your interest, and I pass to Chris. If you have any question, please put it in the chat box. Thank you and have a good day. Chris?
Hey, thanks, Mohsen. Basically, you know, why choose ICPDASUSA? So some of our company benefits include customized products and OEM capabilities, low lead time, and personalized care. We provide industrial products at competitive prices and keep up with the latest technology. We provide free technical support and offer a wide variety of modular solutions that meet any different kind of application requirements that you're looking for. So at this point, if you have any questions, please go ahead and drop them into the chat box, and we'll. Okay. Nothing? Okay. Well, as Mohsen said, our contact information is here, and we're glad to help you with anything. You can contact a tech team or sales team at the number or email links provided. So thank you for joining us today, and we look forward to seeing you next time.